How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today the topic of discussion is going to be discovering constructive ways to complete your accomplishments or goals. Discovering constructive ways to complete your accomplishments or goals. What I mean by this and what I think about this is whatever it is you have in your mind set to do. We've talked about in previous videos of setting short-term and long-term goals. Think about constructive ways that you can get the ball rolling now. What motivates you, what can propel you forward, get the ball moving, get some action happening. I think of this when I was writing my first book, which I'll leave a link in the description box. Kilimanjaro is the Arithmetic of Family Communication, which you can get the book on Amazon. When I was writing the book, even though I have a computer here and more than capable of doing this at home within the comfort of my settings, and there was days where nobody was at home, it was just me here, I still would drive to my previous college, the college that I graduated from, which is about 30 minutes away, to go back to the library to get in the groove of doing what I needed to do. And the reason being is because sometimes I found at home you were just a little bit too comfortable. Sometimes you would lack motivation up at home. Maybe you get in the routine of doing whatever it is or that I was, set to do, and maybe I wanted to take a nap. Maybe I wanted to look up some things on the internet, of course, entertainment or whatever. Just anything to get distracted. I'm not real big up on social media, so a lot of pop culture and just kind of seeing what's going on get me distracted. So one of the ways that I thought that I could really get back into the groove of things was to take it back to when things were serious, and that was when I was in college. When I was in college, what I had to do to hunker down and write a paper. And, I was just talking to somebody about it the other day. I really can't recall. I think it was one time. I'm talking about when I was doing my bachelor's degree. It was one time where I had done a paper at home, and that was a special circumstance. I can't think of any other times that I had done that. Other than that, I wrote everything at the library because it just seemed, really business oriented to get in the groove of things. So these are ways that we have to think about ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, how to cater. And it's almost like tricking yourself into accomplishing your goals to get yourself motivated. So these are just some of the things that I just wanted to share today in regards to coming up with constructive ways to do your accomplishments. Even though I was driving 35 minutes away, just gas, time, energy. And eventually I did move to finish writing the book up at home. I'd done that, I don't know. It was probably 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. I really can't recall. I would go up there a day or two out the week. I would stay like maybe 8 hours, sometimes 6. And then I kind of got bored of that because, I'd have to figure out lunch and whatnot. And once I kind of got in the groove and the rhythm of things, I continued writing the book at home. And it was easy for me to dedicate that time and be more efficient. Plus, I got bored since it was at the school, trying to get on their Wi-Fi and backing things up. And, it's nothing like working at home. Instead of me working on a laptop, not having a mouse and all of that. So those are some of the things that I did to kind of motivate myself to doing what I needed to do. And those are constructive ways. Sometimes for whatever it is that you may be setting out to accomplish, you may have to remove yourself from your typical atmosphere to get your gears and mind of thinking on what you really need to do. So just a tip, a thought I wanted to share with you today. In the meantime, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. My name is Ayin. You have a good one.